Today's video is brought to you by Grey Viking Games. Click the link in the description below to buy MTG Arena codes for cosmetics, packs, and more. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic and we are playing some Troll Devotion today. So mono green Devotion, what do we actually have that deals with Devotion in green? Well, mainly Nylea Keen-Eyed, which is actually a really fantastic card, especially if you have all the creatures and things to give it the devotion it needs to get there. Well, guess what? One Feasting Troll King gets you there. And so honestly, I don't know why I've not really put as much effort into a mono green Devotion deck, but I think it's actually really good. Indestructible in general is really powerful. 4 mana, 5/6, pretty good stuff. And I think it's fairly easy to make this a creature. So as long as your devotion is less than 5, Nylea isn't a creature. So as soon as it's 5, it's a creature. Creature spells you cast, dude, I can't spoke right today. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and then you can pay 3 to reveal a top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it into your hand. Otherwise put it in the graveyard. So we get reduced cost. We get a 5/6 that's indestructible. We get a 3 mana. We can draw cards basically as long as the top cards are light, and we can hopefully have enough mana that we can just kind of keep doing it. So, you know, if we have 6-9 mana in this deck, then we can look at the top 3 cards of our library, put any creatures into our hand. So that's a good thing to be doing at times. With Great Henge and everything like that, we actually do get a decent amount of ramp at times too. So let's dive into this deck. So basically we want to be playing out as many things as we can that have devotion. That's why Tinglefloor, Hegians, Mammoths come in over lands, because those actually add devotion to it. And so yeah, they can be played as lands, but I just wanted to have a little bit extra something there. They actually do have a decent amount there with it, as well as having In Search of Greatness. So our best things to be playing Gilded Goose, In Search of Greatness into Old Troll, or Yorvo into Nylea. That just is a busted kind of way to go for it. We also just have really good cards in mono green in general right now. Wicked Wolf is really powerful, does have good removal if you have food in general. So we do have our Gilded Goose, Trail of Crumbs to be just an enchantment, a thing with devotion that sticks on the battlefield a little bit better. The cool thing too with Old Growth Troll, so sorry, this is the main cool thing about Old Growth Troll, is that the aura, so when it dies, if we have a forest, the aura still has 3 devotion on it. It's an enchantment that goes onto it, that goes onto a forest that still keeps 3 devotion around, which is just really awesome. It helps ramp us up into Nylea, and Nylea just sticks on the battlefield a lot easier that way. So that's kind of the main idea of it here. We do have a couple other payoffs with devotion. So Tessin Petitioner, 3 mana, enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to your devotion to green. I put a 1 of in here just because, you know, I wanted to have something else with devotion. But that's basically it. Like, green didn't get a lot of stuff for devotion. I do also have Clothis' Design. 6 mana, creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is your devotion. That can be really, really fun. You know, just like we get to go a little bit wide with Scavenging Ooze, Tinglefloor, Hegians, all these other creatures. You know, we have a bunch of Trampley dudes as well, and then all of a sudden give them all like +8/+8, which I think is pretty possible in our deck with Great Henge, with Trail of Crumbs, you know, with everything else that we have going for us, that we can just do that, and doing that's good. So that's what I'm going to do, especially if we can like cast something for free with In Search of Greatness and then do that afterwards. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's basically the idea of the deck. You know what? We do need something in the 5-drop slot for In Search of Greatness. So let's bring in Gargroth, 2 Gargroths, and probably Vivian. I do want more stuff in the 5-drop slot here. So let's actually trim down. It's probably the closest to that, the 2 things that do that. Let's go down 1 Trail of Crumbs, 1 Ram Through, Yorvo, because I want to go more for the Old Growth Troll here, and then we'll trim down 1 Wicked Wolf. All right, there we go. We have more deck to have fun with now. So now we have even more stuff. This is the deck. Let's go jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. On the draw, we do have In Search of Greatness into Old Growth Troll. If we find any 4-drop, we can play it for free. Definitely want lands, but Old Growth Troll can also ramp us up a little bit with some Scryness. We'll try this out. I do think this is a little bit slow for playing on turn 2 on the draw, but we have a lot of kind of slower plays in the early game with this deck right now. We're going more for the devotion fun stuff. We found a land. Nice. I do like these lands. These lands are pretty. I'm trying to just go through and find a bunch of different good lands in general. All right, Old Growth Troll is going to seems like a great play here. Yeah, brings out Stompy Boy. Does not bring out Stompy Boy. What's going on? Definitely keep a land. I like it. We get a free Nylea on the next turn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's that's the kind of stuff we want to see. Okay, another 4-drop off the top. Yeah, free Nylea. Everything actually gets cheaper. Unfortunately, this isn't a creature, so we can't just play the Vivian right away. But another like a Gargaroth off the top would be sweet. Dude, In Search of Greatness is so good. You know what? Sure. Let's get a free Indestructible, dude. Why not? Activate the ability. Yeah. Another Old Growth Troll. How about that? Yeah. No attacks past the turn. I probably should attack to try to get the trade, but I'm fine keeping big boys around. Left Shark Beast. Yep. Oh, you got a 5/5. The card draw is really the issue here. But indestructibleness gonna be good. Let's get out Vivian. Oh, a free Vivian. I forgot. Yeah, let's play it for free. Why don't we? All the free cards in the world. Let's see here. Wicked Wolf is pretty cool. We can kill Edgewell Innkeeper. Let's go for -2 though on this. Let's just destroy them while we can. Feasting Troll King. Let's grab a Gargaroth. Oh yeah. We don't even have Questing Beasts in this deck. This deck is just loaded with shenanigans. I like it. All right. Swing with Nylea. Do we have to worry about anything else going on? No. Okay. Chumps. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't have trample. Okay, we got a few other things with that, so we're good. And vigilance. What turn? This was turn 5? That's a busted turn 5, man. There's a Questing Beast. I'm fine with that. Scavenging Use. The Scoos. Do I actually want to Old Ghost Troll on top? Not right now. We have better things to play here. Wicked Wolves are awesome. Yeah, so Wicked Wolf. Get the Scoos. Probably should be killing the Edgewell Innkeepers instead, but we need to make room for our own Scooses. Yeah, that's right. Fear me. Let's go for Vigilance as well. Trample, Vigilance. Oh no, I have Vigilance. Attack in with Nylea again. Just takes it down to 15. Pass the turn. What do you do about this? More Questing Beasts. All right, yeah, sounds good. That's what you do. Yes, scoop. All right, we get to go first. This is definitely a keeper. I think I prefer to get out Florahedron as an actual creature, typically. Although it dies more, so okay, we'll just play it out here. We already have a 2-drop into a 3-drop into stuff. Technically, though, playing this on turn 2 ramps us a little bit faster. Fervent Champion. Scoos. All right, 5 lands. Life's great. We're in good shape. If Old Growth Troll dies, then we just get a Feasting Troll King. 3 foods, 7/6 with Vigilance and Trample against this deck. Seems decent. No blocks. This is our life gain card. Stomp is still annoying. That felt like a Rimrock Knight play. Okay, Old Growth Troll. It's a 4/4. Stompy boy. Rude? Alrighty. Yeah, I don't mind this dying right now. If they have Rimrock Knights and stuff, that just means that we get to... Oh, you don't get Feasting Troll King on the next turn. How many Rimrock Knights do they have? Sure. We'll still win the race. So I'm fine with that. Stompy boy comes out. Okay. Play this tapped. Gilded Goose. Pass the turn. All right, we will block here. Embercleave is definitely a possibility now. We'll block like this. I'm just gonna gain the life. Ogoth Troll dying is still, I guess, yeah, okay. Embercleave puts it there, so it doesn't kill the Ogoth Troll. That does actually slow us down with getting up to a Feasting Troll King. So I guess that was a misplay. Down to 17. Down to 12. In search of greatness. Pass the turn. Try not to be dead to this Castle Embereth. Yeah, if they have Rimrock and Castle Embereth, then I think we're still dead. Alright, I should have blocked the other stuff earlier. Rimrock, Castle Embereth, oh, and the Frostbite. Just everything. That's cool. Alright, yeah, concede. Gosh dang it. I tried to play it conservatively, and I shouldn't do that against aggro. That was just bad playing. Alright, up against Rover. An amazing hand with a land. One more land and we're great. Yeah, it's mulligan. This is perfect. This is great stuff. Drop the Clothis' design. Forest. Florahedron and then Old Goth Troll. And then with a land we actually have Great Henge because we need 5 with this. Yeah, so all right, so mono green food. So pretty similar deck to what we have going on. We'll just see if Devotion, having the Nylea, changes everything. That's the one difference that our deck will probably have against this deck. And apparently snow stuff. Dude, all right, nice. Do you want to sacrifice? Do you wanna? That's what they're debating on right now. Okay. They decided not to. Strange. All right, Mammoth also can work pretty good with Great Henge, but whatever. We're going for Devotion. No attacks, pass the turn. Wicked Wolfie sacrifices the Florahedron to give it enough. All right. This ramps us up a little bit, so that's kind of fine, because now we get a Gargaroth. Not a land. Gargaroth. We want to hold off on the Mammoth. We have 3 mana. That's a pretty decent play with a Great Henge. It kind of depends on this staying alive. They could have a Blizzard Brawl, creature, sacrifice, give this food, and kill it. If that happens too, then I actually want to get this out as a creature, because that gives us a better chance of getting to Great Henge as well. Trail of Crumbs, another treasure. Not treasure, food. I got my tokens. I know what's going on. All right, they can swing now. Nice. Great Henge. Mammoth. Land. So I'm not sure if I should be holding off on those, but we get another card drawn anyway here. No attacks, pass the turn. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Like, Nylea actually is one of the better cards in this matchup. And no one really plays it. I'm really surprised by that. It's not like it's a bad card. I guess it's not as consistent, but with how many other things people play with high devotion in green, like, it doesn't work as well with Lovestruck Beast. That's probably the main reason, is that Lovestruck Beast only has one unit playing a bunch of them. But like Wicked Wolves, the Mammoths, Yorvos played pretty consistently. The Trolls played really consistently now as well. So they already have one food. Yeah, no blocks. Now they don't have blockers, so we get to swing as well. Another great henge. Well then. Okay, Vivs. Search of Greatness off the top. Nice. Yeah, we just make food, gain some more life, do the things. Yeah, so let's just take up. Of course, now that we have the henge, it's going to be hard to play with anything with Search of Greatness, but scrying every turn, still good stuff. Let's give it... Is there anything we need reach for? I think it's just Vigilance, right? Against big, beefy decks. Now we swing in with these two. Create a beast. Just go wide against this deck. We can draw this in Search of Greatness. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. Gets rid of a Gargaroth. In Search of Greatness. We still have the mana to get another food token. Pass the turn. Jump blocker. Life is good, my friends. That's all I gotta say. I might want the Guardian. Well, I guess we want as many creatures to play as possible. Wicked Wolf again. Kills Mammoth. Cool. Now we double block if they attack in. Force them to sacrifice something. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if they want to attack right there, that'd be fantastic. All right, create some more food. Yeah, put this to the bottom. We have enough mana now that I'm not that worried. Well, how about that? Let's just find another. Didn't I just barely put that to the bottom? Dumb.
We will adapt to any.
Could start swinging in with the goose. Get in for a little bit more. Old Ghost Troll, also not the worst play, just to get another 4/4 out there. Yeah, pass the turn for now. With another land on top, which we will try to get rid of as well. So we have 1, 2. We actually don't have that much mana to play a ton of stuff out, but we should be able to find more lands as we draw through with creatures. Trail of Crumbs. More food. More card draw. Bad stuff. Alright, well, create more food. Don't have a Feasting Troll King yet, but there is a reason to have more food out, so... pass to my turn. Yeah, I'm not going to bring out the Olgo Troll just yet. I don't really care about that until, like, it's the end. Seriously? Come on. Okay. Something else off the top. Do I actually just want to draw 2 cards here? I can -2. Yeah, let's do that. I'd rather do this. So -2. We at least get a scoos. Excuse me. I'd like a scoos here. Ooh, and a Gargaroth off the top. We'll draw that. Yeah. Ooh, and a ram through. That's good stuff. Ram through doesn't really do much here. Let's just get some more food. Olgoth Troll off the top. Nice. I can play it out here as well if I want to. Actually, give it to hand. All right, land off the top. Well, let's just use the mana that we do have right now to just get this before they have a skews come out. Gain some more life. Just make them feel like there's absolutely no hope in life. You know, just the basic things we want people to feel all the time when we play against them. Just you don't have a chance in hell against us. Just want you to remember that. Down to 13. Send in the message. Yes. All right, 6 mana. Vorinclex, Feasting Troll King. Okay, it's a big dude. Ram through will kill ya. When can you bring it back? Only during your turn. Yeah, to the bottom. More stuff. You know the thing that I like the most? More stuff. Actually play anything off the top while we can. All right, Castle Garenbrig. Let's just go with the Wicked Wolves here. I'm gonna force them to spend their stuff. I guess I could kill Feasting Troll King as well. Yeah, okay. We have all of the stuff. This also makes them tap stuff down, which means we can swing in for enough for lethal. That was the main thing there. We needed to force them to tap down. We had Ram Through. We had the Wicked Wolves. Life was good. I wasn't down to, you know, a quarter of my deck yet, so I wasn't in any rush to win, you know. This deck feels really good. We definitely didn't find a Nylea, though. What's up with that? Okay, up against Pierrev. And let's keep... Kind of, we have lands here. We do have ramp into Olgoth Troll. I do keep this hand. I'm not sure if I should lead off turn 2 with Tingle Floorhagen or not, though. That's a little bit greedy. Oh, cycling. I haven't seen cycling in a while. All right, Mammoth tapped. I'm not sure if we can beat cycling with this deck. Cycling is just good. We can be aggressive, but you need to be a little bit more so to beat this deck. Scavenging Ooze gives us a real good shot. I don't think we lead off with it right away, though. I think we start ramping and we get to, like, Wicked Wolf on the next turn or something. Yeah, because the Flourishing Fox is going to get really big regardless. So what do we do? No land yet. Down to 15. No land? Let's see here. Do they cycle any creatures? Not yet. I could just Wicked Wolf right now. I don't see that being as good. All right, we're going Yorvo. Down to 19. I mean, if they're this stuck on lands, that's a pretty good sign. 4 color cycling. So I can Wicked Wolf and kill Flourishing Fox right now, swing in with Yorvo, get in for lots of damage. Yeah, I think that's better than just playing the Vivian. It's just like, I want this guy to feel like there's no hope in at all, you know? Just no hope. Everything's miserable. Your life is forfeit. And we're gonna make him feel even more so when we hit another land and we Scavenging Ooze, steal all this stuff, and gain all the life back. Valiant Rescuer. That's the one card I was probably the most worried about. Just because them going wide can be really annoying for us. But I think that we've established a good enough board state now that I'm not as worried. Oh, yes. All right, let's go ahead and just add some manas there. Get the scavenging ooze. Yeah, that gets a little bit bigger. Let's just steal all of the things. You know? Because why not? All the things are gone. Oh man, the whole thing you were going for, the whole game, just gone in an instant. That's gotta feel bad, man. Got to feel bad. I get swing with Yorvo and they keep 2 guys around. That might be worthwhile. I'd rather get rid of this Flourishing Fox before it gets too big. And so if he does want to trade with Flourishing Fox, I'm kind of okay with that. We get to steal it from the graveyard. Just jumps. Okay. Sounds good. Fast turn. Boon of the Wish Giver. Yep. I don't think that we stop with the Scavenging Ooze. If they don't have a graveyard, this deck doesn't play Magic. Not really. I mean, like, this is still a decent board. Like, they can't just play out good stuff, good value. Come on, swing in. You know you want to. Go for blood. Rude. All right, they did get the pieces there. Well, get rid of something else. Come on. You're super confident now. Swing in aggressively. All right. Well, we're still at a pretty good spot for this stage of the game. All right. Land. Vivian and Trail of Crumbs. Yeah. Vivian, Trail of Crumbs. We get Olgoth Troll and another Scavenging Ooze on the next turn. That's good stuff. Okay, Trail of Crumbs. More food. Create a Beastie. With Trample. Yeah, Trample.
Beauty lies in variation.
Do I offer the trade with Flourishing Fox again? I don't really want them swinging back at Vivian too aggressively. So I think we'll just pass the turn. Because they could still have enough to, like, kill something here. So 3 cards in graveyard. If they have land, cycle, and Zenith Flare, whatever it's called, and then Vivian dies. If Vivian doesn't die, then we get to -2, Olgoth Troll, grab a Scavenging Ooze, exile their entire graveyard again. Another go for blood. Yeah, I should have just swung in. That's fine. It's all good. Another Vivian off the top. Although I'm not going to get to it. So, activate this. -2. I guess I should always go for the -2 first, just in case there is a response of some sort. Okay, Old Growth Troll. Grab another Scooze. Excuse me. You have too much graveyard. I'm gonna say nah. I was hoping for a creature off the top as well, but this is fine for now. Let's keep up some mana for sacrifice and maybe draw a card here. They can have 2 cards in the graveyard. Pass the turn. Yeah, all these 1/1s do get a little bit annoying for us. Having a Trampley dude can help, but then we need to get rid of this 9/9, so we have to go white ourselves, which Vivian does definitely help that. Creating 1 3/3 each turn is better than 1/1 every, like, both turns. Maybe. Perhaps. Yeah, I don't think I'd go for it just yet. I mean, digging for more stuff could be nice, but let's just keep their graveyard even worse while we have Scavenging Ooze around. I can start eating our own stuff to get some life gain as well, get this a little bit bigger, but that's fine. Pass to my turn. We're not like in a huge rush at the moment. Okay, now we will sacrifice food. And pay 1. Goose. Goose is actually pretty good stuff. Search of Greatness on the top. All right, Goose. Forest. Dude. With Trample again.
I'd like you to meet my friend.
Do I want to go for Trail of Crumbs now? Get in Search of Greatness out into the battlefield. Does let us scry even more. I'm not as worried about their graveyard at the moment. All right, so let's activate this again. All right, in Search of Greatness. Nylea off the top. Yep. I like that. That lets us dig real deep. With Castle Garenbreg, we have the ability to kind of just keep digging through our top of our deck. I'm going to hold on to Scavenging Ooze for now. Let's go ahead and get rid of... Let's gain some life there. And pass the turn. They're getting to where they're going really wide. Do I need to start pressuring life total at all? No, I think that once we have Nylea, basically we need Great Henge, Nylea, and Vivian, and between the two of those, we have a big enough engine that we'll be able to kill him before too long. We just need to find our Feasting Troll Kings, those kinds of guys. Flourishing Fox is definitely annoying because it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. That is a really big one drop. Luris. Cool. That must mean they have like completely dead cards. Like, they've got to be hitting lands at some point, right? So yeah, all the lands. Okay, exile. Let's go ahead and make him bigger for this turn. Okay, Nylea. And do I -2 here as well? Why not?
The more the hairier.
Get more stuff out of the deck so I can get to other things. We can see who mills themselves out first as well, right? So we can just gain all the life. That could be kind of fun. Let's go for Olgoth Troll, though. We can always just find that later on. So yeah, another Olgoth Troll. More Trampley dudes. The more that we have, the better. Olgoth Troll again. Gargaroth off the top. Okay, in Search of Greatness. Yeah, let's go ahead and swing in 2 of these now. They probably just block one, let the other one through. Triple block. Let's hold off one more turn before we start getting aggressive. Actually, how much life are they at? They don't really have that much. They can probably kill a Vivian, but that hurts them a lot too. Let's go ahead and swing in like that. Killing the Olgoth Troll doesn't hurt us too much because we still get it back. Nylea keeps the devotion. They're gonna put 3 in front of it. That's great. We just need to be making this board state a little bit smaller. So this is basically exactly what we're hoping for. That or damage getting through. With Nylea, now we have a blocker for Flourishing Fox, so we can hold up blocks for days. Yep, life's good. Pass the turn. And opponent scoops up. There we go. All right, I was going to say, how long are they going to drag this out? Because I don't see a way for them to come back. They've got to be hitting lands. I think their whole hand was probably lands at this point. Because there's no way the odds, they went through half their deck and they only had this many lands. So yeah, good. I think that probably the most competitive version, you probably have like 2 Nyleas and that's all that you add into it. And then you just run everything else, maybe a little bit more like removal with ram throughs, but this is good. All right, up against Christian, 471, keep this. All right, Forest, past the Thorn. We can play Trail of Crumbs on turn 2 to get a free Old Growth Troll. Is that worth doing? I'm getting it for free means that we can then sacrifice the food and get stuff. We'll see. We're going to go in Search of Greatness first. Pass the turn. Does this go from the graveyard or does it go? So when it dies, return it to the battlefield. So I think that Scavenging Ooze has a chance to respond. Rude. Ah, you doofus. I hate you so much right now. Okay, it's not that bad. But I hate him so much right now. All right, Nylea into Great Henge with a land will be really nice. That turns Nylea on. Yeah, this is good stuff. Okay, no ram through. Ah! They flip and have it all. All right, we still get to play Nylea. I don't have enough to play Trail of Crumbs. I need a Gilded Goose. We have enough mana to play Nylea and a Gilded Goose. That does turn the Nylea on. We like Nylea turned on. Wait a minute. Oh, Feasting Shulking. All right, well. Oh, I can play Feasting Shulking. Right. Castle Garenbrig. Right. I see what's going on here. That's good. All right, cool. Now we have Great Henge into Nylea. Yup. Questing Beast. We just... Oh, we're dead. Gosh dang it. Oh, man. Blizzard Brawl is good. That is the one other card that could be nice bringing into the deck. Blizzard Brawl is a pretty powerful card. I think Ram Through is better in general, but having both wouldn't be bad. And then also having Faceless Haven in any monocolored deck, I think Faceless Haven is worth bringing into. I was trying to focus more on Devotion than that, but that's definitely good stuff. All right, up against Oni Sins. Dude, own your sins, man. Keep this. Got some ramp into Nylea. Tangleful Region definitely doesn't survive anymore. Do I want to play that? We'll see. All right. I still like ramp. Ramp is great. On the draw. This is a little bit of a slow hand on the draw. Ram through. Now we can ram through a Fervent Champion at least. That might be good. No stomp. Relic Robber. Wicked Wolf is awesome. That's an amazing draw right there. All right. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets for draws. Swing him in. Send the message. That's right. Fear me. All right. We have to survive a few more turns now. Relic Robber. Creature you don't control. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's still play out Nylea, because then I can attack in with it on the next turn. Come on, you know you want to block. Ah, come on, man. Dude. Rude. Not quite enough for Faceless Haven. They had Frostbite. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I should have sheltered Crumbs there. Yeah, okay, that was a misplay. Getting out of food would have been nice. If we do hit land, though, we do have Feasting Shulking now, which is fantastic. Yep. Okay. 1, 2. Four, 5. Okay. Can I outpace them if I'm not attacking it? I don't think so. I think we swing all in. So we got these guys. Okay. I think we have to go aggressive to have a shot to win in 3 more turns. The Faceless Havens are a little bit scary, especially when they found another one. All right. Get rid of Relic Robber. Keep it alive. And then bounces, which means they lose the Bone Crusher Giant anyway, but then we're dead to this stuff. Unless we can start gaining life with food. Yeah, a free Vivian sounds great right now.
You want to fight me? That's precious.
Land. So we're dead on the next turn if I don't gain life. So, Trail of Crumbs. Skoos also is interesting. They have a flyer. They can't bring in this turn. We need blockers in general. All right, so tick up here. I'm debating if I want to go for Skoos or if I want to gain 3 life here. There's a higher chance they have Stomp. So give this Reach. Either way, I am attacking it with Nylea. Having another blocker would definitely be nice. Okay, Skoos. We can still gain the life and just not draw the card with Trail of Crumbs. We have what we want on top anyway. And this gives us a higher chance of getting to lethal. Okay, pass the turn. Make sure I do stuff on the end step. Stomps her face. Okay, in that case, we have to gain here, so that's fine. So, okay, stomps her face. Faceless Haven. We're just gonna go all in. All right. That actually can be to our benefit a little bit. I think I'm just going to jump with floor. No, we do need Floor Adhesion to stay alive. We don't have that much mana. I get a free Feasting Shoal King here. Now this won't be able to be a blocker, right? So resolve. We go to 1. Feasting Shoal King, yes. Do I want to sacrifice one now? Okay, ram through. For as much damage as possible. Yes. Cancel. Okay, go to 1. We're still alive. But we're barely breathing. All right, so we can pump with Scavenging Ooze, so we have lethal here. So swing in. Good game, sir. Take that, you fool. Ah, that's right. Ah, pound the chest a little bit there. That's right. Oh, that felt good. All right, up against Rafito. And keep this. Being on the play helps a lot. Trail of Crumbs, Olgo's Troll into Wicked Wolf. Yeah. Up against a Yorion deck, though, I'm not so sure if we're going to be quick enough. Like, this is one issue. We traded off our 2-drop creatures for more Trail of Crumbs and Search of Greatness, all the things that add devotion. And so we are a little bit slower just because not having 2-drops does affect things. All right, opponent decided to keep the hand, so we'll play out the Forest. All right, they are playing Magic. Good to know. Okay, 12 crumbs. Pass the turn. It's an island. All right, Old Gold Troll. Pass. Is this... I'm debating what this is feeling like. Is this Ultimatum or is it just like Esper good stuff? I'm assuming Ultimatum because that is like the #1 deck. So it's always a safe assumption. But yeah, you know, I always have hopes for people to play something different. Although I'm not sure if Esper Yorion is very... All right, yep, there it is. Ultimatum. Cultivate, yep. That's what's happening. Well, crap then. Ram through actually might be a really good thing for us to play here. All right, Old Ghost Troll #2, also very good. Swing in. Pass the turn. I should have played out Turn Timber there. I don't really care about bolting ourselves as much in this. Oh, crap. Extinction event. Okay, never mind. Should have played out Wicked Wolf. All right, Wicked Wolfie. Turn Timber tapped. Pass the turn. Yeah, I forgot about Extinction Event. Although, now that they've spent it, it might be a little bit harder for them to kill Wicked Wolf. Omen of the Sea. We need something like Great Henge or something here to play. Vivian actually would be amazing as well. Keeps 2 on top. Bad sign. There's a land. Most likely has... Oh my gosh. Oh goodness gracious me, oh my. Alright, pass to my turn. Alright, in Search of Greatness. Attack in. Alright, we are going to sacrifice and draw a card here. And then I think I'm going to ram through just to make sure that it dies. More food isn't the worst. So there's a 2/2 on the next turn. All right, yeah, we're fine with this. So it goes down to 2. We play out Gilded Goose. They can kill the Plukernos. If they want to spend mana killing the Gilded Goose or try for that, then we can get them with the ram through later. So pass the turn. Emergent Ultimatum, yep. Does it hit Planeswalkers as well? Nope, just creatures. Plukernos feels like a really awkward card in this deck. Alright, I'm fine with them having a Shark Typhoon, I think. Seagate best of Curus best of Sea God is definitely the scariest here. I just hate that they're getting a 7/7 right. Wait, no. Do they get to choose which order it goes in? Okay. Draws all the cards. Gets a Shark Typhoon. I think they do get to choose the resolution order, but just picked it poorly. We need to get in for damage. I can deal with the Plukernos, though. Let's maybe actually just draw a card here. Yeah, let's just get this bigger, draw a card. Feasting Troll King. We're actually short just a little bit, land-wise. Oh, no, I do have 6. Okay. Okay, Feasting Troll King. Alright, pay with Gilded Goose, ram through here. It prevents all the damage that to be dealt to it. Does that mean all the damage goes through? Or does it not work with a ram through? I could hold up that mana, just get through here, and then have that hit with something else. I'm not positive how this works. Either way, this does get in for damage, so let's try for it. So hit the Plukernos. The worst case scenario, we at least get a hit for 5. Otherwise, we get a hit for 10, which is still a lot. Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if because it prevented it, if it would do extra damage to it, but I think what it does with trample is it tries to do enough for excess damage, so it'll do up to 2, and then it'll carry through, and it still had a legal target to hit. It just prevented the damage in kind of a weird way. So, yeah, I think it's fine. They're both on even, which means Extinction Event still kills us. Kills us real bad. Down to 6, though. Not enough in the graveyard for Plukernos. We get some card draw. Another ram through would be amazing. Feast and Troll King can get through a lot of stuff. They need... yeah, that's the play they needed. I don't know why they took forever to think about it. That's so good. Like, we're just dead. All right. Yeah. Yep. Find the old gods as well. Yeah. Feasting Troll King. Yep. We can make a food token, bring it back, but it's going to be too slow to win the game. So yeah, that's game over. Dude, this deck is so good. Things would have been worse if we gave him the Cure Best of Sea God. So I still think we made the right play with all of this, but it's just not good. Oh, so much pain. Down to 13. I guess, yeah, we keep that. Why not? We have enough for it, right? So here we go. How good can it get? Another Feasting Troll King. Anything with haste would be nice. Gargaroth. Yeah, okay, we're dead. We did the thing. Okay, we're out of here. Yeah, that's always going to be a hard matchup for us. All right, so in the wrap up for this deck, we actually were 75% to win on the draw, which for me is really important. We actually lost more on the play, so I just need my luck to come through. Don't ever be on the play. Always be on the draw. I win more games that way, right? That's kind of sad. I've just had more practice being on the draw, so that's just how it works. So yeah, we ended up a little bit higher. I think we were at 57% win rate with the deck. 4-3. I mean, it's not that big of a difference, but I think that the deck showed that it was powerful enough to compete with some of the best decks out there. Against the Ultimatum deck, we're a little bit slow just because we don't have a lot of good fast 2 and 3 drop stuff. But if we're on the play and we get like the amazing hand we had before where Nylea lets things be a little bit cheaper, we have In Search of Greatness to bring out like in Feasting Troll King for free, all the shenanigans happening, then we are fast enough to beat them. We just have to hope they don't have Extinction Events, which they did have it. We have to hope they don't have whatever stuff they've got and hit hard enough and win games. But that's just going to be a little bit harder. We're playing kind of this more mid-rangey type of deck, and we tend to lose against the more control-y type matches. We tend to beat the more aggro decks, which this does have a little bit of an issue of not having a good 2-drop slot. So up against on the draw here, against aggro, we also have a little bit of an issue. So I think that this deck probably needs to be fixed a little bit. I think bringing in Snowlands, I think adding in Blizzard Brawl, I think what I would do, I was trying to play this around like having more devotion stuff, which I ended up not even playing anyway. So I think you take out Citizen Petitioner, you take out Closest Design, and maybe something else in the 2-drop slot to add more ram throughs, a couple of Blizzard Brawls, add in Faceless Havens. I think it's a little bit better deck. I don't think you can have more than one Faceless Haven, but I think with one, it gets a bit more consistent, and you still are able to play Old Ghost Trolls and stuff pretty consistently with that too. So that's how I would improve the deck. I think other than that, though, it's pretty much how you want it. I think Nylea definitely does add to the deck. I think it can be a 2 of instead of a 3 of, and be just fine. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. The secret word for this one is how true How troll is your devotion? There we go. That was how troll is your devotion. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.